Hey, everyone. Dana Williamson here with B.A.D, Blessed Anointed Destined LLC, the original B.A.D Queen of the Roundtable. I'm excited to be with you on today. Here is Issues of State. Listen, mm, I am just getting over or just getting past a couple of days from burying my best friend. And my mindset is I just put my friend in the ground. Mind you, I've been to many funerals, many close family member funerals, and I've um I've been at many burials. But to watch my best friend, someone I talk to every day, get put in the ground, and I'm literally like, who am I gonna talk to? This is where my issues of state comes from today. We don't know and cannot prove um what do I want to say? We cannot say what God will do and what God won't do. Okay? We can't we don't know his plans. But when he does something, it's for a reason. And for me to know even that week, that first week, what was in my spirit was this is God saying, I need you to depend solely on me. And I think it was maybe even a week later, not even a week later, but it was that same week I ran into someone and we were having a general conversation, but in his conversation was some confirmation that I asked God for. Okay. And my understanding, even from that, those two major losing her, having that conversation with him is realizing God wants us to solely depend on Him, to solely have some of those intimate conversations, especially when people that He has put in our lives are no longer there. This is where we need to say and understand what God is saying to us and what we have to do and why we have to do it. I'm encouraged to know that I'm still in the place I need to be in. My time is not up. My assignment is not up. I still have things to do and I'm trusting God in all of that and in doing what I need to do. Why does this matter to you and why is this issues of state? Because some of us don't do that. We don't understand that when we say that the Lord's grace is sufficient. I'm going through a lot of grace and favor right now, but I'm also going through looking at I know I'm in the space God needs me to be in. I know and I'm listening and I'm watching. When I tell you that after when I not directly after, but like the next day, I had this dream and the enemy was really trying to get at me. And I won't even say it was a dream, it was more like a vision or whatever, but the enemy was trying to get at me like I can take you under. No, you cannot because I'm ready. I'm armored up. I'm ready. And because I don't have anyone to vent to, and I don't usually vent to her. I say, listen, this is what my problem is. I need you to tell me, give me some answers here because I know I'm ready. So this is me walking in ready. How do you know you can walk in ready? Because you're listening to God, you're conversing with God, you're asking him for wisdom, grace, favor, and mercy, and he's giving it to you because you're depending what? Solely on God. It's just that simple. And it's just that hard because while I have had a loss, many of you have also had a loss. Many of you have gone through different things that you can't even explain to people how you feel. When within the first couple of days of her passing, I was just like, I can't tell you what kind of pain this is. This is a different kind of pain than even when my brother passed away. I didn't talk to my brother all the time. I talked to him consistently, but not every day. I talk to her every day. God wants us to talk to him every day, lean on him every day. I am not justifying the fact that, hey, I am in pain because I've lost my friend, but I'm also happy and I'm grateful and thankful and humbled that God said, this is what I need you to do. And I know this is going to hurt, but I need you to do it. And sometimes these things do hurt, but this is what God is asking us to do. And when I tell you he's asking us, he is really putting us in a position of saying, listen, We are at the end here. I'm getting ready to send Jesus back. I need you to get on point. I need you to realize where you are, the position you in, who you are, and whom I've called you to be. And so with that, you have to really look at this. This isn't even an issue of state. This is an issue of spirit, an issue of heart, an issue of flesh. And if that is the state that you're in, hey babe, listen, let me say this to you, man of God, woman of God. It's time to pray, it's time to fast, it's time to get in God's face, develop a deeper relationship with him if you don't have it. I'm not telling you that I didn't have a deep relationship with God, because I do. It's just that now that I am at the point of the pivot, that things need to be continuously walked out. God is saying, I need you to solely depend on me. Here's some things I want you to take to heart. Everything that I said prior to this, but here's some other things I want you to take to heart. If you're still here, there's a reason. If you know that you have not been fully working in your assignment, here's your opportunity to do so. Don't get to a place of pain like I'm in and realize the bits and pieces you weren't putting together. Get in that place you need to be in right now. Solely depend on God. Do not put yourself in a position where you have to lose tremendously and have your heart broken before you realize you need to depend solely on God. Be blessed, and I'll see you again with another issue of State.